Net migration in the UK has reached a record high from statistics released in May 2023. And the UK government is coming up with different measures to see how these numbers could be reduced. Some group of MPs, also known as the New Conservatives, has come up with a 12-point proposed plan to cut down net migration. In that proposed plan, they also make some recommendation about the post-Brexit reconciliation, which so many persons have been thinking, could this be a replacement of the post-studies work permit? So guys, you need to watch this video to the end as I'll be bringing up some of the latest information and updates about UK immigration. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, in this channel, I give information about UK immigration. I also talk about how you can study abroad and ways you can migrate through the skilled worker migration route. If this content looks like something that interests you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give a thumb up to the video so YouTube can recommend to a wider audience. So without further delay, let's get straight to business. The UK government is talking hard on cutting down net migration following the release of official statistics that shows net migration has reached a record high in the past years. Some proposals has been made and some recommendation has also been made. This has also resulted in some rules being changed. Net migration in the UK has reached a record high, and the UK government is coming up with different measures to see how they can bring down net migration. Measures like not allowing international students to come into the UK with their dependents, which will start effective January 2024. Some recommendations were also made to see how they can cut down net migration, like the proposed 12-point plan by the New Conservative to cut down net migration. Like I just said in my introduction, there were also recommendations made by this new set of conservative, which is the post-Brexit reconciliation. After the Brexit, the UK came up with a different visa pathway to allow migrants coming to the UK to fill those void the impact of Brexit has caused in the economy. Some eligibility criteria on some visa class were reduced to give migrants easy access to the UK. This has also resulted in the increase in net migration. But with this new recommendation of the post-Brexit reconciliation, this put to question what happened to the post-study work permit. As you all know, the introduction of the post-study work permit is part of the reason why international students choose the UK as a destination for study, because with the post-study work permit, that will give you an ample time to gain a UK work experience at the completion of your study to enable you decide if you want to remain in the UK or go back to your country, as the case may be. With the proposal for post-Brexit reconciliation that gives EU citizens to access the UK to work and live in the UK for initial 2 years, this brings to question what will be the fate of the post-study work permit that international students enjoy when they came to the UK. So guys, your thought is as good as mine. With the post-Brexit reconciliation that allow EU citizens to reside and work in the UK run concurrently with the post-study work permit, owing to the fact the UK government is trying to cut down net migration. Sometimes you look at this as a double-edged sword. Let's look at this critically. Net migration is on the increase, and the UK government is trying to bring down net migration. In the past few months, different recommendations and different approach has been adopted to see how the net migration will be reduced. With the proposed post-Brexit reconciliation that allow EU citizens to work in the UK for an initial 2 years, do you think the post-study work permit will still run concurrently with the post-Brexit reconciliation? This is something we need to give a critical look at. The UK is complaining about increase in net migration, and they are creating a different pathway that will allow EU citizens to access the UK for an initial 2 years to work. So my guess is as good as yours. The probability that the post-study work permit is coming to an end, because it cannot be a coincidence for the post-Brexit reconciliation having a 2 years lifespan, while The post-study work permit also has the same 2 years. If you're planning to come to the UK, this is something you need to give a second thought. They stopped international students from coming into the UK with their student dependent. The only thing that is available now is for the post-study work permit. If the post-study work permit is no longer there, do you think it's still worth it to give a UK a try as a destination for study? So guys, you need to put all of this into cognizance before you make your final decision. I'm very sure if the proposed post-Brexit reconciliation come into effect that allow EU citizens to come into the UK for an initial 2 years to work and reside, I'm very sure the post-study work permit is coming to an end. So your guess is as good as mine. Let's keep finger crossed and see how things pan out, because the UK is coming up with different measure like increasing IHS fee, increasing visa fee, increase the annual salary for skilled worker. All of this will make the UK less attractive for those coming in to the UK. So guys, you need to put this into consideration when making your plan to come to the UK for study. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give a thumb up, and you can leave your thoughts on the comment box. Thank you. See you in my next video.